it's in the game.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her with it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the webby, look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back, 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 fall back, 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 back. I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she get really, really bad. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back, 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 fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, back.
Better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now. Almost over now. You had plenty of time. There was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing. Of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, it's almost over now. 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now.
For all the who think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. 'Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. On the visitor's sideline, a look there at the head coach of the Seahawks. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Settle in, we think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are underway in uptown Charlotte. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's complete. He's got Pop. for a Seahawks first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. There's a short one. He's got screen. And we'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
To say he found a pretty good rhythm last week, I think, Mike, is a little bit of an understatement. I mean, he single-handedly accounted for 30 points after throwing for 5 touchdowns in last week's win. A couple of
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Leonard Williams in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got the first-round pick, Tedero McMillan. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A big play for the Panthers. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Offense. Still first down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get the bounty yards back, and more than that. It's a couple of yards short of the first down, a gain of 13. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Down. Ready?
To throw is Young. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young has taken. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. We're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Huff brings it in left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 49
Cup in motion. On second down, Walker. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a first down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. On first and 10, here's Darnold. Moving to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Seattle. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. 2nd down, they need 7.
2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's holding at the 2. The Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Walker, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Travis Wallace in to drop him on 3rd and goal, and that will send the field goal unit out.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and receiver Teneroa McMillan set to take over once again. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked 2nd in the NFL.
Blue 32. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The catch made by McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Ready, red, set.
A run with Hubbard. Heck of an effort there and a duck out of 1 tackle, but they'll wind up only gaining about a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Blaster, let's go. Set.
Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one complete to Leggett. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Okay,
We'll
right.
come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. 52 blue.
Throwing is Young. He'll drop this down to Hubbard. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Okay, ready?
It's another Carolina Panther.
Set, hut.
1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. Ready, ready.
Look at play action with Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's yellow. Set, ready, set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Got it?
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
33, yellow, blue striker. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st down and goal to go.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points?
Here we go.
It is 1st and goal. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And goal.
Hut.
Young. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Jack, hut.
Hubbard. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
Set.
He'll go for it with Hubbard. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. Corey Gorton now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend.
Let's go. 45. What?
Young to throw on first down. Ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will get out in front, 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Leggett on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
On the double.
So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard.
Ready. White. White. Yellow.
Here's Young to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Third and a yard.
Tyrese Knight on the coverage.
Here, claws red. Blue. Second.
Back to throw. Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Boye Mafe getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready?
They'll go. Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Okay, ready?
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Set, cut.
First and 10
33. Yellow. Cut.
Now Young. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set.
To throw is Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That one taken in. Tyrell McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. On is right for the point after. The kick is good. And the Panthers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. one. He's got Strange.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
First down.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. The ball comes out. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle. They put Strange in motion. Here's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Horn. And the Panthers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy. But if you could have two or three that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Now it's going to be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Ready.
On fourth down, Young. He's got his man. That's Legette. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Carolina. Now right to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Seahawks 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
First down, Seahawks.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
He'll find his tight end. It's Spring. And he will score. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense and receiver Teteroa McMillan set to take over once again. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point.
Hey, Frank.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
There.
To throw, Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throwing is Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Blue striker. Come on, set. Black 40. Claws red. Set.
To throw is Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Cut.
Now, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down by...
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Here we go, set.
A second down throw for Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Ready. 45. White. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
That's good for a
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hut.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
brings up second and 9.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. It's to the right side and corralled by Thielen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, we should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Down. 60 red. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Get this complete. It's Thielen over the middle. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
On the double.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
Ready.
They'll try to sneak it here. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Oh, a loose football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Oh my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
There's Pat Man again, another catch. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute
understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
On the return, here comes Horton. A good return as it takes it across the 30. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep, going to Cup. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.